How much does it take to make this Chinese violin sound better? Hello, back again. Today we satisfy the desire of how we can increase the sound of a very cheap violin. This violin survived the fallout from the Po River Bridge and now it deserves to be quality increased. Lena arrived and now we give it to her. She will tune it and then she probably will fall in love with this nice red violin. 70 euro out of full wood. We will see what we can do to make it a little bit sound better. Lena, are you ready?
Okay.
Original Chinese strings.
Wow. Beautiful.
Could see that there were some moments where she was struggling quite a bit. First impression?
It's very difficult.
Very difficult.
Yeah.
There are certainly some things which have to be increased. You cannot play like this. String is too high. Difficult to imagine to get passion with this one. It seems a little bit like a box of shoes. The whole video is also to make you understand that if you buy something so cheap, you will not be able to get it sound properly in order that it's still a pleasure to play that violin. We will probably revise the spacing of the strings and a little bit of peg toe. You risk to have bloody fingers here after tuning. We change this bridge and the soundpost, throw away this Chinese fine tuner tailpiece and also the plastic chinrest, and then we adjust it a little bit and we listen how it sounds. Marco, Lena is playing over there and we have to adjust the sound on other instruments, and the distance here with the strings is a little bit too narrow. It's 15 millimeters for a beginner, very difficult. I would say it's between 16 to 16.5. It is very high, so we don't change it. We leave the fingerboard as it is. Soundpost, we just take it out, we make a new one. We change the tailpiece into a wooden one with one fine tuner, change the chin rest from plastic to a small one, wooden one. Ok? Io nel frattempo vado a registrare con gli altri strumenti.
"2,000 years later."
We could have done better, but time is actually the most precious ingredient and the know-how is even more precious. Let's hear it.
Okay.
Did you hear that? First of all, subscribe. This is the most important. It takes us about 400 euro. The material actually is not the part. You can buy that wherever, but you will not be able to put it in the right place. Then last of all, soundpost and bridge. The first bridge was fitted, but very bad. Measurements were off what is the standard. And the soundpost was cut with a bandsaw, more or less in a certain angle. It was just standing there somewhere, but not in the right position. And we don't talk about how it was fitted. It wasn't fitted at all. Let's listen what you think, Lena. How is that now?
Molto molto meglio rispetto a prima. Però rimane molto scomodo, troppo la tastiera, il manico.
Fingerboard, still awful.
Però il fatto che è stato sistemato all'altezza delle corde, ponticello,
String height and the bridge.
quindi è diventato più comodo per cambiare le corde, cambiare anche un po' il suono.
Short. Now you can play. It's an instrument you can study with. So let's say you pay 70 euro to buy it, and then you take another 400 euro and you have it like this. One interesting part, which I just wanted to show you, is that the upper nut here is not out of ebony, but it's white wood, which they painted black. And same thing is with the fingerboard. When you purchase an instrument, you have to think about that. Is it worth paying little and then pay a lot to get it done right? Or maybe it's better to buy like a Scala Perfetta. The flying violin from the bridge deserved a better life. It's not anymore only violin shape, it's already violin playing. We come to the point that the most expensive ingredient to make a great sounding instrument is the time of Edgar. Even so Marco made it, Edgar is the one who is checking and doing and everything, that everything comes to a certain point, a certain constellation, how things are installed. I can do that with every instrument, but I'm mainly concerned to do it with my own instruments. But of course, write me an email, tell me your story, and I will see what I can do for you, okay? Before you write, subscribe, tell your friends, see you soon. Ciao, ciao, see you next time. We could make a comparing with this one now with one of my instruments.